Oh, never mind. They're just going to do Twisted Fate, which is
pretty classic.
Pretty good with Camille, so nice.
Yeah, I should be able to get it as well. Just sweep everything out and get the work done. Looks like it's not going to be given up without a fight, though, as Undertow lands onto Delight. Umpty's very low. There's the flash forward. They get the gold card. Delight makes his way out. Good pulverize onto Effort, but he gets a huge stun, and both supports go down in an instant. It is going to be First Blood going over to Umpty, but the fight isn't over yet. Henna getting into position with that rocket jump as Umpty still
to get there.
Man Bear Pig running around. Umpty going to get onto that Drake as Croco had started it up for him, and it looks like Liiv SANDBOX not feeling like they can fight this. Destiny is available, but Fredit BRION had control of the river. And they're snowballing quite nicely right now, despite not being ahead by trying to go for their 1-3-1 type style. Both of these teams sort of with different game plans in mind, as Hoya, not going to face check Effort. Actually is. Well, back in. There's the crash down. Croco going to turn up as well, and Hoya gets the bad news. He has a whole host of friends. There's a Hextech ultimatum, and Summit easily grabs that kill.
Yeah, didn't even have to see Fate get involved.
I like it.
Yeah.
Kraken Slayer in, and it's looking a bit scary here for the Tristana. As Hoya is going to flash, but Destiny does come down. Slow comes in, good gold card there. As Hoya does get a lot of value out of his shield, but it's not going to quite be enough here, as Umpty says, nah, don't think I'm going to be able to get too much done here.
Execution here has been a little bit better for Liiv SANDBOX, and I think that they might be able to take a firm hold over this game if they can continue to snowball this top lane. 2 kills early for Summit means that this 1-3-1 becomes so much harder to deal with.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing how they're going to continue playing this one out, because, oh my goodness, really? Again? 4 in a row?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm looking for the 6 out of 6, man. Don't disappoint me.
I'll do my best. You know, it's now a challenge. As Lava into this mid lane, just trying to clear things out. Fate, you can see, has his Everfrost completed, which is cool. Haven't seen too many of those so far in the LCK, but we've seen it cropping up recently.
Yeah, very surprised to see that, actually.
Added CC for the Twist of Fate, always a fun thing.
Yeah.
As this is what I wanted to see, Wolf. I wanted to see more vision control for Fredit BRION, as now they're going to use it. They did manage to find Effort there, who jumps out. There's the Grand Starfall. Ragnarok not going to save you now. And the Olaf is going to be taken down. The Rel soon to follow, and now Fredit BRION going to push down this mid lane.
This is the... so does Kai'Sa to a certain extent. So you're a little bit squishy, you're a little bit worried without the Camille. Especially if Pantheon decides to ult in. Fate's going to look for a flank. Okay.
Yeah, Summit's going to be discovered here by Hoya. Gets himself the shield. Delight getting taken down very low, but he's soaking damage quite nicely. Effort here getting a decent stun, as Henna is going to be able to use that cleanse really nicely on the exhaust. Effort now taking a lot of damage. Henna's trying his very best to kite this one out, but everyone's so low they're just not able to get the kills. Now Lava looking for even more, goes golden. Umpty off towards the side is, oh dear, that wasn't exactly what Lava wanted. And now Henna and Umpty can have to get out.
Yeah, well, you know, again, the series just keeps delivering on what we expected it to be. A little bit out there, a little bit wacky. Not perfect play by any means, but exciting, fast-paced, aggressive.
Just clear it out over and over again. Like you say, it is certainly feeling like a bit of a weird situation as Fate finds himself the gold card. And here's their decision to just destroy the mid laner. And they do so very, very comfortably. Summit is going to be able to shove here on the top side of the map, but what can Fredit BRION do now with the extra space provided by having no Twisted Fate?
They're going to get the Drake, I think, worst case scenario, but I don't think they can make a play on Baron unless they get more picks here. And they're rotating up right now. This is actually really smart to try to push everybody away, but also gives them control over the Baron and can help deal with Summit all at the same time. They are going to make a play for this Baron. This is very greedy.
Yeah, Grand Starfall not actually available, so Hoya can only get in there with the teleport if he chooses to use it. There's the flash in, they deliver the Camille, but there's the Magnet Storm from Effort, just gigantic. They dive onto Henna and take him out immediately. Summit, even able to run away, gets back in with a beautiful hook shot. And everyone's just getting mown down. Hoya's doing a fair bit of work here as he flashes out of the way, but Root immediately, he's after him. Can we find enough? No, the answer is absolutely no. Double kill comes through from Summit. And that was just a little bit too ambitious there from Fredit BRION. It looks like Liiv SANDBOX want to take down the Baron themselves.
Yeah, and now that Fate's respawn, they absolutely can. You know, it's only 3 members here, and Summit is low, but he's commit 3, then Twisted Fate, Destiny's in, or teleports in, has a gold card, buys time, everyone else comes over. And the Twisted Fate pick that I wasn't so sure about early on with this, like, you know, felt like, could be good, but I'm not sure we're not seeing the value. We're starting to get it now.
Well, in goes Hoya. Looks to dive on top of Summit. Let's see how much time Summit can buy here as he does eat a bubble. And now he's looking to try and take someone with him. He's taking up the turret as well. Goes Golden. They're going to lose an inhibitor turret for it. Summit actually lasting quite a long time. Inner turret going to go down as well. And look, if I was in all chat, probably be typing worth if I'm Summit.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the Drake that's up right now is a Cloud Drake that Liiv SANDBOX can take on their way out, and even if they weren't able to take this, like, there's no other objective on the map. Like, Baron buff is still theirs, so it's not like you're gonna go take this Drake on your way out, and then Liiv SANDBOX, or rather, Fredit BRION's gonna run over and steal a Baron out from under you.
Yeah.
So it ends up being very worth it here. I mean, sure, the shot.
I really like this, like, far more utility focus of the Twisted Fate in this particular game. Very, very cool. Bubble is going to connect, though, as Croco takes a lot of damage. You can see Delight trying to get in there, but Ragnarok is popped. Croco runs away, doesn't utilize his Ghost just yet, but he's going to have to go back, and Fredit BRION looking to try and get the re-engage. In goes the Grand Starfall, as Effort taking a fair bit of damage there, but Summit's found the backline, and immediately Fredit BRION have to back away. And now Hoya, he's doing exactly the same thing that Summit's trying to, and not being quite as successful. Delight also going to pay the price. Effort is going to go down as well, though, and maybe this is the time that Henna can shine. Flash on forward, I believe that was a hijacked one, as you can see Lava searching for more options. Umpty's very, very fast, flashes on in, looks for root, but the bear slap not quite going to work out
going
there.
In.
Yeah. Fate utilizing the Endless Winter as best he can, but we're trading 80 carries. It's a double kill somehow from beyond the grave for Henna, as now we find the ace for Fredit BRION. Lava locking that last one. As we've got Destiny, and it's going to spot Fredit BRION taking down this Baron. It's already half health. It's Croco getting snagged by these paddle stars. Fate coming on in, does find himself a gold card there. And look at all of the added CC. Effort goes in with the Magnet Storm. High value here as Henna is able to take down the Rel. You have to really be careful of the Tristana damage. However, Fate going to be taken down here on the backside. Henna finding that last order. We cancelled so many. Oh no. Croco here will be taken down though, and now Umpty's just going to run at Summit. I don't know whether you win this fight, actually, but if Lava's there, he certainly should be able to. But these have been absolute chaos in these team fights. Yeah. Now Summit, and we'll see what he can actually do here as the paddle star's starting to come on over. Doesn't get the stun with his hook shot, but he's trying to create as much distance as he can. Not quite able to, and that's another ace for Fredit BRION.
Well, Fredit BRION with that last
Baron once again. Another Destiny going to be used here as we're just going to trade Baron for an inhibitor. That's it's going to be Fate's decision. I like that. Immediately, everyone just going to recall, but still, that is going to be decent, right? They're waiting for this this dragon to be taken, and then they're going to enclose on the base. But I don't know whether it's quite going to be on such a show over such a long time.
Yeah, and I mean, look, this is a game that's still winnable for both teams. Hold that thought.
Umpty's, yeah, it's running real quick. There's the Magnet Storm out from the Rel, but she does have to immediately book it out. Croco just running. Rel's going to be taken down. Look at Lava just having a field day in what is a fight, but it feels like a slaughter. Summit should be able to take down Hoya, but the rest of his team is absolutely dead. The GA is going to be there, and in the meantime, this game is just going to be won by Fredit BRION, who will take down this inhibitor, and the Nexus turrets will follow. There's the teleport back from Summit, who's trying to be a hero, but this, unfortunately, is not going to be another buster shot. He's going every which way, even the hookshot doing a bunch of work. Here is, yep, Camille, you are a pretty busted champion. However, you're not going to be able to 1v4 this one, and there's a bubble there as well. So Lava going to tidy it up, and that is going to be Fredit BRION walking.
Like, I'm a little bit worried about this comp because a lot of AP damage, difficult to get your AD damage off with the Callista, low range, Rakan, very squish, and try not to go outside. And
Yep. I did a bit of the same, not gonna lie. I've been playing that Valheim game. It's been a lot of fun, actually. You need to get involved. There's an Emperor's Divide. Lava gets thrown back. There's the Flash Bear Slap as the Cannon Barrage actually doing a lot of work here to try and keep them alive. However, First Blood is going to be taken there by Umpty. And now Summit trying to run away. Bowling Ball is good, but the oranges are going to be better.
Fredit BRION wins the pennant.
Well, Fredit BRION are going to show us what our next trade is.
It's Mountain!
It's a Mountain Soul! Hell yes!
On the other side of things, I like Mountain Soul as well for Liiv SANDBOX, like almost even more.
I mean, yeah, it's still good. Exciting. That's really cool.
That's the highlight for me too.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, Delight.
Delight gets interrupted from his grand entrance, but nothing's really going to happen. We'll see whether Shirley is taken down before she gets charged, and the answer's no, so it's going to take down the turret here. As Umpty in a bit of trouble, flashes on forward, looks to try and get the multi-sleep, does get a few people tired as the quickness goes down. Once again, the interruption though, that's a one-man shockwave, not exactly what you want, as Delight gets thrown out of the Fate's Call. Lava still full health, off to the backside, but he can't actually get into the fight. Henna kiting very nicely, but Fate jumps on over, doesn't find the Callista, however, Summit locks down the Rakan. Azir is going to die, and Fredit BRION still feeling it here as Lava, full health, full mana, doesn't have shockwave, and however,
It looks like.
Yep.
They're not trying to get a positional advantage, so they have to rotate into Liiv SANDBOX now to take the straight fight, and that is just going to be such a difficult thing to do. It's on Delight, right? He had one attempt last time. Let's see how this one goes. There's the charm.
Hoya trying to make it work too as they just destroy the gangplank. It's a big pulverize, but there's no follow-up as Effort tries to be a hero but can't really get anything done. The Void Seeker connects onto Henna, but there's no way that Root's going in on.
Way too long.
They have a lot of secure with the Callista, so if they can stick on it, then they could certainly try and lock it down. But the barrels are very scary, and they are getting taken down quite low. Effort goes in, ulti now in. As Hoya off to the side, not quite in the fight though, as the Emperor's Divide is good onto Delight. He tries to get the charm in, Root flashing over the wall, but they're just destroyed. The Orianna damage just massive as well, as now Henna's just hopping after them. The shockwave wasn't even utilized in the prior exchange, and now Croco's just...
Fredit BRION are like, well, okay, we turn and take this. They're going to get both.
Yeah,
and this is
cake and eat it too, my friend.
Yeah, like this is actually like
terrified to actually go in and engage. Like finally Fate goes in, but that was after taking a whole bunch of poke damage. And then you saw the killers.
That was the crux of that fight, is they waited so long to where it was like a panic engage instead of actually just slowly engaging in, looking for a big Emperor's Divide. And
oh god. It's just, yeah, the lack of coordination is a little bit sad here for Liiv SANDBOX. However, I mean, Fredit BRION, we've been talking about Liiv SANDBOX having a, really standard sort of front-to-back team composition. That's kind of what Fredit BRION have as well, but they've just played the early game out much better, and it's made them look so much stronger here as well. As in goes Epic, gets the pulverize onto Lava. That's a two-man shockwave, and he's still alive somehow. Battle Dance working out. It's a three-man Gnar on the back line as well from Hoya, who's just massive in this fight, and the wallets, I feel, are just way too heavy. Fate trying to get the work done as Delight doesn't quite get there.
The respawn time is just a little bit too low, but I mean, it's Callista. They might try for it. This is very, very greedy. Fate.
Yeah. This is all five of them. Yeah, they're trying to stop this, but Croco, he's going to go golden. He's going to get taken down. This Udyr has done basically nothing throughout this game. Fate, decent kiting there onto the Gnar, but now he's just relegated to his fountain, and the Nexus turrets are going to crumble at the hands of Fredit BRION. Effort flashing on forward. Delight gets out of the way as the Nexus is getting pummeled to death, and Henna's